Hey.
Ooh,
Welcome back to H24 Sports. I'm not Jacob. And Danny's eating on the air.
Oh.
You missed. Way to go, loser.
No, I got
Come on, let's go. Give me my bribe. Danny bribes government officials. Wow, this is the worst bribe ever.
Are we government officials?
I am.
In the span of WICR?
Cheez-It is so good.
It's my favorite snack.
It's a great white cheddar's better.
Cheez-Its are better than Goldfish. I will die on the hill.
They have more cheese flavor than
I love them
Goldfish.
both, though. Love them both.
But Flavor Blasts are pretty good. Anyways, Jacob, there was a point in time a couple days ago where I wanted to, curl up in a ball, cry, and die.
Mute my mic for a sec, please. I'm gonna chat out. Okay.
Jacob.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I was very scared. It seemed like every playoff series of the first round was going to Game 7. You know what I mean? It was absolutely insane.
I believe 5 of the 8 possible series went to a Game 7.
Toronto blew another.
You want to leave with Toronto?
Yeah, let's leave with the funny team that can never win a first round.
I don't know.
You idiots.
I really don't know
you guys
what
suck.
they do.
They just
What
suck. They
like,
just suck.
I get that. But Austin Matthews played the season of his life.
He scored 50 goals in, I think, 50 games.
Yeah. Mitch Marner was incredible.
They didn't even play bad during
Tavares
the
played
year.
well, I'm pretty sure.
Tavares got his own brand of cereal.
Let's
be real here.
They had the 2-time defending champs on the ropes.
They were up 3-1.
On the ropes. And they couldn't close out.
It was 3-1?
Yeah. So.
Jeez.
They had them on the
Maple
ropes.
Leafs blow a 3-1 lead.
I don't think Toronto will ever be good.
It's so funny.
And so
I don't think they'll ever be good.
Apparently they were
world,
good for the better team for a vast majority of the series.
Even
the games,
they were the better team. The hockey world loves the Toronto Maple Leafs. They think even ESPN, they're like, oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs are the best team in the world. Newsflash, they're not. It doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. You want to win the President's Trophy 5 years in a row, great. But if you win zero playoff series in those 5 years, if you won the President's Trophy, you are not a good team. Statistics, fine. You know what shows results? Championships. Hoisting the cup over your head.
Or at least
those
winning,
are results.
winning a series.
Nope.
Deep
not
playoff
even
series.
Deep playoff ones.
They don't
winning
have
championships.
Those. They
Come
don't
on.
have any of those. But so Tampa wins on a comeback. They now play the President Trophy winner, Florida Panthers.
Florida Panthers, baby.
Who knocked off the 2018 Stanley Cup champ. 2018.
They had a little
Stanley Cup champ.
I want to add that Carolina, they did have a little bit of trouble with Washington.
Florida.
Florida, sorry. They
did.
Washington took game 1 and 3, I think, or game 1 and 2. I don't know.
I think it was 1 and 3.
They were ahead 2-1 at one point, and that and then Carolina was like, "All right, you guys had your fun, but let's get this series over and done with." And then Carolina proved why they were one of the best teams in the East. Florida. Oh my God, what is wrong with me?
You're playing Carolina next, which we'll get to. That's probably what.
God, but anyways, Claude Giroux got to be in the playoffs again. Wow, whoop-de-doo, great. I don't care about Claude Giroux because you know why? Because Philadelphia poop. But anyways,
so how are the Panthers supposed to win this series?
They should. On paper,
Panthers should come out of the East.
On paper, they won the President's Trophy. They should be the Stanley Cup champions already. On paper.
Okay.
But
already, Danny. They should already be the Stanley Cup.
This has been pre-predicted.
See, but Vin, there's a wild card.
Just how the Dallas Cowboys win the NFC East at the beginning of every year, right, Jacob?
Yes.
There's a wild card you're forgetting about, Vin.
What's that?
The Seattle Kraken are already waiting. Right, Jacob?
Danny has a fair point.
The Kraken are already waiting.
I don't like how you make a mockery of my sport. I don't sit back there and moan and groan.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. That's just because I hate. That's because I hate basketball, and the players are little baby sissies.
I don't know. No, I'm messing with you though. I actually have watched a little bit of the hockey playoffs.
I've heard.
It's been fun.
What did you think? What did you think of it, Danny?
It's been very entertaining.
Yeah.
The game sevens were really, really cool.
Yeah.
I'll get to the Rangers one later.
It's been a great first round of hockey. I haven't had this much fun watching playoff hockey and watching highlights
since last year.
Yeah, since last year.
Actually, the bubble was a pretty fun. I remember doing little radio segments about the bubble playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
so I was we were in that class. I think were we in that class together?
I think so. Sports broadcasting. Yeah, we were.
You made everything on audition though.
Yeah, I made I did mine. I did mine on the NBA playoffs.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the Heat were doing well, and I remember
I remember that.
I did a broadcast right after Game 6, like seconds after I just threw on a shirt and started recording, and then Demerge, and I was just like so depressed and like giving like an actual analysis.
because they lost.
And then Demerge just like, "Danny, you got to show emotion." I was like, "Dog, I was depressed."
Dog, they lost.
It's
But
like,
yeah,
Dog, I was
so
depressed.
Florida.
I love you, Mike. But
So Battle of Florida. What do you expect?
yeah, what do you got?
The
coming?
Battle of Florida. Well, I'm going to tell you this: it's going to go to 7 games because you got the defending champs versus the President's Trophy winner. As to who comes out on top, I could care less.
Who do you think will?
Who do I think will? I don't know.
Panthers.
President's Trophy
Yeah.
experience. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's kind of tough.
I flipped the coin in my head and it landed.
I'm going to go
Panthers.
Tampa because
I disagree.
experience. I don't know. They have so much experience. They've been running with this core for almost a decade.
But you want to know what else comes with experience?
What?
Age.
Age does come.
And
with
you know what
experience.
else comes with age? Gray hairs.
Yeah.
You know who's got
And
gray?
beards.
You know who's got gray hairs?
Alex Ovechkin.
Henrik Lundqvist. You know who Henrik Lundqvist
Yeah, but
works
Henrik
for?
Lundqvist is hot.
He's so hot.
I guess we don't move to Carolina,
Yeah.
Boston.
Let's go to my favorite, one of
Oh,
my
that was-
second favorite series because another team lost.
That was
That-
fun.
woohoo!
That was also a good series. That
Yeah.
was also good. Carolina, I know it's actually like a really good hockey team. They're pretty darn good, and I know that Boston has that one line that just never dies.
Yeah.
Oh,
With the dirty rat that is
Hang on,
Brad
Brad
Marchand.
I had written something down.
Who?
Okay,
Yes,
I
wrote
have
down.
I have a. Sorry, this is very off topic, but I was what you ever.
So okay, before you start, Whiteout Heat playoffs is looking great. I'm just saying the game's about.
Oh
to-
yeah, that was the thing we didn't touch on. The stupid Philly being like, oh yeah, where's all your fans? It's empty. It's like they showed up. Like,
yeah, they showed up.
yeah, like,
To be fair, they usually kind of show up in the second quarter.
they show up late because of Miami traffic.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just the
Nah.
way it is. It's
Okay.
Miami fans. Come on.
Go-
but
right.
this looks packed. This is good. Okay, Vin, continue.
My fun fact. Jacob, you ever watch Giants Life on the YouTube?
No.
So basically what I learned is brand new Giants tight end Ricky. Guess who Ricky Seals Jones is cousins with?
Who?
Eric Dickerson,
Really?
the running back.
Huh.
You
ain't
can have
that- ain't that
you
a
can have a tight
tidbit?
end running back, basically, is what you're saying? Let's do it, man.
Okay.
All right, we
I
lost
like
it,
that
Tim.
idea.
All right, you want to go back to let's go back to
You go back to,
the Carolina Boston.
Yes.
I got it right this time. Yeah, but was this a game 7 series? 7-game series?
Yeah, 7
Yes.
It was one of the
It was
five.
another 7-game series. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, this was like another series was like
Oh,
okay,
no.
2 evenly matched teams.
Uh-oh. Grant Williams hit another
Oh, I
3.
wanna smack you.
Sorry.
2 evenly matched teams. You're like, okay, what else can you say about it? You know,
Yeah.
I think Boston gave it all they had, but I think, you know, as the years go on, their window with this current core of, you know, Bergeron, Marchand, and Pastrnak slowly, I mean, at least for Bergeron and Marchand, because they've been around longer than Pastrnak, but I think the window is closing oh so ever more. And, you know, as the window opens up on a lot more new, younger teams, we'll get more on that in a second, but I think Boston needs to do a couple moves here and there to kind of rectify a couple of mistakes. Danny?
Well, I mean, yeah, I know
Mm.
Boston's been good for as long as they've been alive. That's one thing. That's one thing I do know.
This is true.
I will also say that what younger teams are on the rise? Like, I know the Devils stink.
The Rangers.
The Rangers are on the rise. They're a young team.
Who just knocked off?
Yeah, so
the
you want
Pittsburgh Penguins
to
after coming
transition
back
to-
between 3-1.
I
You want-
love that
you wanna
transition.
that? Yes.
Oh my god. So yeah, this was a series where I multiple times had accidents in my pants.
I can confirm Vin did.
Especially in game 7, Jacob and I were talking about it. But no, this series started with just as much heartbreak as you can have in a hockey game. The goal,
Was it
which
triple overtime?
triple overtime, but the goal in regulation that every unbiased sports analyst saw as a clean goal, except the people that it mattered. And apparently, you know, when apparently if I push my head into Danny right now and Danny hits the ledge, it's Danny's fault, not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong.
Which goal was this?
This was the Hedl goal that got called back because of apparent goaltender interference. When Dumoulin's head is in Kakko's back and Kakko's skates are turned to be parallel to the goal line. I don't understand.
So
how
every analyst agreed that was a bad call.
it was even after the game, like the ESPN crew, like Messier and everybody else were like, "Yeah, that was a goal." Like, anyways, that doesn't matter. Game 2, Rangers came back, fought back, great win. You go to Pittsburgh, you got a nice little shaky start, a little shaky Igor in Pittsburgh. You know, Pittsburgh's like, oh, if we just chant Igor at him, he'll do bad. You know, game 4 they also lost, pretty heartbreaking. But so then we're like, okay, it's 3-1. It's I'm making phone calls, setting my will up, giving Jacob almost everything I own. And then we get to game 5 back at the Garden, and they go down 2-0 pretty early, and then then
They fought back.
They fought back and they won. And I was in your room. I was like, I turned the game. I was like, oh, it's over. They've lost. And
I told you.
Danny was like, nah, dog, they'll be fine. And that was on Wednesday. Now on Friday there was game 6 because the Rangers won that game. Not game 6. They were in Pittsburgh. So I was like, oh, there's no way they win a game 6 elimination game, let alone in Pittsburgh. And what did they do, Jacob and Danny?
They won.
They won in Pittsburgh to tie the series up.
I kept telling
this
you.
This team doesn't quit.
I told you this team won't die.
This team will not die.
I kept telling you.
Ever.
I kept telling you they're okay.
The youth, the core, that third line of Lafreniere and Kakko and Hedl, they're just like, I'm going to take this puck and I'm going to score or do something with it, or else I'm going to get cut from this team. They just have that mindset and tenacity of, every game matters. Every possession matters. Every time my stick touches the puck, it matters. And then game 7 we hadn't seen at Madison Square Garden since we lost to Tampa Bay in 2015. What did they do?
They came back.
They came back. They were down with 5 minutes to go, and Zibanejad sniped one because glove side Jari sucks. And they go to overtime, and what did they do? They won.
Breadman
The
just
Bread
snuck it
Man!
right in.
Come on! I'm so hype. This is the first hockey series that I'm able to just soak in as an adult. Thank you, Danny. I'm so happy.
You just shout out to Steve. You just sneezed on air in happiness. That's ref. Sorry.
And now we have to go play Carolina.
Okay, that was sick.
This series.
And now we have to go play Carolina.
That's fine. But before we talk about who we think is going to come out of the next round, we're going to go over to the West because I got a couple things I want to say a lot less loud.
Okay. Can I give a quick shout out to?
I need to take. Oh my god.
Yeah, take a minute. Here. This is cold. Don't drink it, but just like use the wipe up. Okay. I wanted to give a shout out to that Dallas goalie.
Jake Ottinger.
That guy's a beast.
Jake Ottinger.
That dude.
I would not be surprised if he signed a multi-level contract.
Dude, that guy is a tank.
Yeah, that was
ridiculous to watch. That was so much fun to watch.
Like Calgary, just
go bam.
It's a barrage in shots, and he was a brick wall. It was the unstoppable force versus the immovable object.
I like that reference.
Yeah,
I like that.
It was awesome to watch. He was literally everywhere, and I was probably about to tweet something or tell you guys, I'm like, yo, this guy's everywhere. And then Calgary snuck one in.
You texted me in the morning.
I could. It was even like because he saved the first shot too.
Yeah,
that guy.
That shot from Gaudreau, that snuck.
Yeah, it's just a good shot. Like it wasn't even the. I don't think that was the goal.
That series as a whole was fantastic.
Yeah,
I think. It's good.
Yeah, apparently that goalie. What's his name again?
Jake Ottinger.
Ottinger. Apparently he was like the only guy that was playing well the entire series.
Yeah. No, Dallas. I mean, there was I saw their offense was there was one point they had Pavelski had an open net and he just slid it right into Jacob Markstrom's pad. So I mean that just summed up the whole series for Dallas. And even though it went 7 games, they could have easily won it if they had played more sensible and just they didn't play good hockey. They got outplayed, I think.
Other than the goalie,
especially in the goaltending. Yeah. I think Ottinger outplayed Markstrom for most of that series, but Calgary just was able to put it in that extra, give that extra step, put in that extra.
It's cool to see It's cool to see Johnny Hockey, who I think he's been in Calgary for a while, right?
Long time.
It's cool to see him hit.
It's great.
It's cool to see him score in Game 7.
Yeah, I mean it's been a long time coming that this core in Calgary gets a playoff run.
Yeah, when was the last time because I know they've always been like dirty. They've always been. That was another.
No, they have not always been dirty.
They've been good for a while.
They've been okay.
Yeah, they've been like on the way up.
This isn't good, Jacob.
It's a chill. It's been 4 minutes.
I know.
Danny's already freaking out.
Yeah, I'm a little more erratic.
I'm gonna do some
So
googling.
Calgary now.
Calgary. Who do they play now? Oh,
The
it's,
Edmonton Oilers.
Oilers.
Battle of-
Shout out
Battle
to
of
Team
Alberta.
McDavid and Draisaitl. I want them to win the cup. That'd be cool.
They're
But
not gonna win the
They're
cup.
not going to win the cup.
Do you
but
know why? First, before we go on that, let's go to Minnesota. Can we go to Minnesota, St. Louis, real
I
quick?
mean,
Shout out
I
to
mean,
Jimmy. Yeah.
Calgary and Edmonton are playing each other. That's the only reason why I'm going there.
Oh well, yeah, we can go there if you want. So Edmonton played the Kings.
Kings.
That
Thank
was another
you,
7-game series.
Edmonton. Thank you for finally winning a playoff series because you put down one of the teams that needed to be put down for the past 5 years.
Yeah, this should be the end of the Kings.
Go retire, Jonathan Quick. See you later, Drew Doughty. Go retire, Dustin Brown. I can't stand any of you.
As someone that doesn't like the Kings that much either.
We
for-
all hate the Kings.
for the same reason. Jonathan Quick, I thought he wasn't good anymore, but I guess
He
he's still,
wasn't, but
I get-
Jonathan Quick seems to just not want to die.
I guess he's still okay. I guess he's still pretty good. But now McDavid, whatever you want to call him, he's pretty darn good.
Yeah,
His free
he kind of
throw.
put the team on his back.
Yeah,
in
and
Game
Draisaitl
7.
too. Draisaitl.
Yeah.
But no, that I want to see McDavid win a cup. I don't think this is the year it's gonna happen because again,
It's
the
not.
Oilers don't have enough talent.
Thank you.
But,
Thank you. Preaching to the choir, Dan. Thank you. We've been saying it since day one. They're McDavid and Draisaitl and nothing else.
Yeah, well, I think everyone's been saying that too. They even had Talbot for a bit, who's good in his own right, but they
He-
burnt him out.
Fantastic.
But they burnt him out. He's in where is he now?
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Who he's now the back. I think he's the backup to Fleury. Do we know who started for Minnesota? It doesn't matter. They lost.
Yeah, they lost.
Speaking of Minnesota, ha! You lost to
The-
St. Louis.
What's wrong with Minnesota?
They were supposed to do better than that.
They were.
They were the 2 seed, Danny.
What?
I'm pretty sure they were the 2 seed.
Yeah, they were 2-3 seed, right?
That doesn't matter. The Rangers were the 2 seed as well, and they won.
Yeah, it's 2-3.
Two of the 2 seeds lost.
Just
Toronto
like,
and Minnesota.
come on, Minnesota. Come on. We just
Haven't
give
they-
you a playoff run, and you're like, no thanks.
I thought
Come on.
Haven't they been down horrendous for the past like 2 seasons?
No, they've been in the playoffs.
Last year, right?
Kaprizov, Danny. Kirill Kaprizov. Come on.
I know they had Parise for like a gazillion.
And guess where
seasons.
Parise is now? The Islanders.
Yeah, I thought
That was 2 years ago or
That-
last
yeah,
year.
it was last year.
I'm sweating now.
It's okay, but
But yeah, so the Wild stink. The Blues won. Haha.
Wild
I mean, you could say
lose.
Gloria again. Isn't that good?
I don't want to sing Gloria.
What?
Because that was from a broken time.
But you always like
Broken
singing
record, Danny. I don't sing Gloria anymore. I
You
get
like
every
it.
time I sing Gloria now, I get sad.
But Gloria, you love
Nope.
Gloria.
I get sad now.
You get
Okay.
sad now, Danny. Don't you understand?
All right, now I got to use my brain. What series am I forgetting?
The Colorado Avalanche and the National Predators. This is why you forgot it,
Yeah,
because
Did
that
you
was-
ever
that's
think
close.
there was a chance that Nashville would win?
I
No.
keep forgetting how fast Nate McKinnon is, and then I watch Colorado, and then I'm like, oh my god, Nate McKinnon.
I
is
keep
faster than
forgetting
Usain Bolt.
he's not their captain.
No, he's not.
It is It's Landy.
Yeah, Lance McKinnon, not Lance.
Landeskog.
McKinnon.
Gabriel Landeskog.
Oh my god.
Are you okay? Is
This
this?
an actor?
I thought no, that's Kate McKinnon.
No.
Are you trying to say
no.
Lance McCullers?
No. I think there actually is.
I think he's trying to say Lance
Actor.
Berkman.
Lance
a
Berkman.
Lance Berkman.
Yeah,
'cause
Legend.
he's the guy that squatted in his batting
I
stance.
remember
Yeah,
Lance
yeah.
Berkman.
So, anyways, yeah, Colorado just waffle stomped Nashville into oblivion, which sets up, I think, Colorado versus Calgary. No, Colorado,
versus
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Colorado, St. Louis, the Battle of Alberta, the Battle of Florida,
And then
Carolina.
Rangers,
Rangers,
Carolina. We're gonna start in the West. We'll start with the Battle of Alberta.
So, do you want to go through who's? Oh, we have 3 views. Who's watching? We have 3 viewers. Look at
Probably
this guy.
George, Danny, Battle of
George found
Alberta.
something.
Make your pick.
Seattle. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna take. I will take Calgary in 6.
Oh, you stole my pick.
Jacob,
I love
Flames
McDavid.
in 6.
I love McDavid. I think they'll do. What
They can pour on the offense.
Yeah, I think
and-
McDavid and Draisaitl do what they can, but I don't think they have enough.
Yeah, I think this is where the buck stops for Edmonton. Calgary goes to Western Conference Finals.
Good season though. Good season. Vin.
I'm only making.
Connor
this-
McDavid still does not get out of the Western out of the second round.
I'm gonna Flames in 7, man.
Flames
I mean,
in-
I don't
okay.
even know who I don't even know who the Oilers goaltender is. I'm pretty sure it's still Mike Smith. So I
It
don't.
is Mike Smith.
They're not
he,
getting
no,
any-
he was playing. He was
I
playing
don't
good though.
care.
He was
It's
playing
old,
good,
it's
though.
old man Mike Smith.
No, I will watch that game. That guy was playing good. That guy was playing.
All
really
right, let's
good.
go. Colorado, Nashville, 3, 2, 1. Colorado,
Colorado
in 4, 5,
Nashville.
5.
Colorido's not. You mean St. Louis?
St. Louis, sorry.
I'm no. You what? No. I'm taking a stand. St. Louis in 6.
You're an idiot.
Hey, you know what? I said Otis is gonna win Money in the Bank, and he did. Anything's possible.
All right, let's go to the
St. Louis
Battle
6.
of Florida.
Florida.
I'm gonna say.
I'm saying defending champs in 7.
I'm gonna take
Panthers in 7.
Heat and 6. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's a funny one, Danny.
I'll take. I'll take the champs in 5. I'll make it funny.
I'm going to
Champs in
refrain from
5.
this next prediction. Danny, go
That's
ahead.
I will also refrain.
Hurricanes in 6.
I hate you.
I also hate you, but I kind of agree with you.
What do you want me to do? If you want me to jinx the Rangers? or-
No.
Still,
rocking a
let me-
hard
No,
place.
it's okay. He's allowed to make the prediction anyways.
Cup. You want to do Cup champion prediction? No, don't say anything out of the
No.
East. In the West.
What I have? I had Calgary.
Calgary. It's Calgary.
Go
It's-
Tyler. Go Tyler. Go.
I had
go,
Calgary
Tyler,
in my
go,
bracket. I
Tyler,
had
go.
Calgary over Colorado, so I'm going to stick with it. Calgary.
Okay.
Colorado.
I'm gonna say. I want to make a cracking joke so bad, but I'm not going to. I'll say St. Louis out of the West, and I'll honestly pick them to win the Cup. And whoever comes out of the East, 5 games.
Well, there you have it, folks.
All right. Hey, Vin.
Hockey predictions.
Vin, before you go.
Yes,
this,
sir.
This is your last time in the hot seat.
Oh
What
man,
do you want to say?
you can't see me. What about do? When we come back, Danny.
Days in the hot seat.
I'm in the hot seat.